You clear the monitor, love. VTR Thames 10314, part 1, take 1.
Dirty as a dustbin lid. When he hears the things you did, you'll get a belt from your dad.
My God, look at the time. Hey, Billy! Billy!
What time is it?
Never mind that. What are you doing down there?
Right?
Upside down.
Oh.
You look like a sardine.
Well, I did it for your sake, Mary.
How do you mean, for my sake?
Well, you were going off something rotten about me snoring last night.
I should think so. You were snorting like an hippopotamus.
Oh, get away. I couldn't have been that loud.
Get away, you were shocking. It's a wonder they didn't hear you next door.
Well, it's funny I never hear it.
Yeah, well, you must be deaf.
Anyway, that's why I'm this way up. I thought, if I reverse my position, I'll get me snoring away from your sensitive lug holes. You'll be able to get some sleep.
Very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, well, it must have worked, because you nodded off.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have done if I'd known it was next to your sweaty feet.
Oh, nothing wrong with me feet.
You what?
There's nothing wrong with me feet.
Then why do your socks keep rotting?
Don't exaggerate. It's all in your mind.
Yeah, I reckon that's why I overslept this morning. The pong knocked me out. Right, now, come on. Get up.
I'm not getting up this morning. I'm having a lie-in. It's Saturday morning.
Yeah, well, if you lie there much longer, it'll be Saturday afternoon.
I tell you what.
What?
I'll get up if you come back to bed first.
What for?
Well, you'll find that out when you come back, won't you?
That's all you ever think about, isn't it?
Oh, no. Sometimes I think about football.
Yeah. Well, I'll concentrate on that, because you won't get any of the other. Anyway, I better go and see to the breakfast. The kids will be wondering what's happened. Oh, hello, Tony. What time do you make it?
10:30.
10:30? I've never been in bed so long since I was on my honeymoon.
Not like you to lie in?
No, it was your dad's fault. Kept me awake all night with his snoring. Hey, they're not drugs, are they?
Yes.
I knew it. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Look, you're not addicted, are you? Don't tell me. I'd rather not know.
Well, if you mean, do I really have to take these? But the answer's yes.
Oh, but it doesn't have to be yes, Tony. I mean, you can fight it, son. I read an article in the Sunday paper. I was a teenage junkie. Now, he was about your age and he stopped it. Now, look, promise me you won't take any more of them.
All right, I promise.
Ah, that's good.
Only when I have another headache.
Headache?
That aspirin.
Oh, so you're not a drug addict, then?
No.
Ah, that's good. I always knew you were a good lad. Hey, you're up early this morning.
Correction. I'm home early.
You mean you've only just got home?
Yeah.
Well, where have you been all night? Don't tell me. I'd rather not know. I don't know what the younger generation's coming to. Staying out all night arguing.
I spent 3 hours at a folk concert.
2 hours in a coffee bar, and the rest of the evening down by the pierhead discussing politics. It was hardly an orgy.
Ah, that's nice. I always knew you were a good lad. Tony! What's your suit doing hanging up on the line?
Drying out.
It's soaking wet.
Yeah, well, that's why it's hanging up. It's drying out.
But it wasn't raining last night.
No.
Then how did you get your suit soaking wet?
I fell off the pierhead into the Mersey.
Well, how did you manage that? I mean, it wasn't like that in our younger day, getting drunk and falling into the river.
I'd had a pint of shandy and 3 coffees. I slipped.
Ah, that's nice. I always knew you were a good lad. Right. How often must I tell you, Raymond? Bolt that door.
Sorry, ma'am.
And hurry up. I want to go myself.
I'm coming now.
See you later, ma'am. I'm going to bed. Give us a shout about tea time.
All right, son. Hey, but remember, sooner or later you're going to have to revert back to the other system.
What?
Sleeping at night and getting up during the day. Go on with you.
Hello, ma'am. Sit down.
Hey, just a minute, you. Where do you think you're going to?
Playing cricket?
Don't be so flaming hard-faced.
I won't play in St. Luke's. It's just Catholics against the Protestants.
Well, I hope you win.
Oh, we're bound to. We got, Big Tommy Williams playing for us.
Big Tommy Williams?
Yeah, lives in the Dingle Road. Bit simple.
Oh, the big red-headed gormless lad. 15 and still in short trousers.
Yeah, that's him. He's playing centre-half.
Didn't even know he could play football.
He can't. He's hopeless. He hasn't got a clue how to kick a ball. But he's very good at kicking proddies. Ta-da.
Oh, what were you going?
Oh, sorry, Gran.
Oh, hello, Ma. Your Billy's not up yet.
It's you I've come to see.
Me? What for?
I'll tell you that after I've been.
Yeah.
Were you waiting to go?
Oh, no. It doesn't matter. It's gone off now.
Morning, Mum.
Morning, Bernadette.
Have a cup of tea.
Oh, Ta, have one yourself. Oh, my God, Bernadette, it's well that tea's got the cup to support us.
Hey, you're up late.
Yeah, I know I overslept. It was your dad's fault. He was at it all night.
Get away.
Didn't get a wink of sleep with him.
The randy devil.
Eh?
Me dad, you wouldn't think he had the stamina. What for? To be at it all night.
He was snoring.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else.
It's a one-shack mind you've got. Hello there, love. I thought you were having a lie-in.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep without Tony snoring his head off next door.
Like father, like son.
Hey, your mum's here.
Oh, no, what does she want?
Dunno, she wants to see me about something.
Well, she's probably on the scrounge.
Who's on the scrounge?
Oh, nobody. Hello, man.
I've been.
Oh, that's nice.
And I've pulled the chain.
Good.
It come off in my hand.
You're supposed to pull it, not swing on it.
It's not my fault. It's rusty.
Hey, hang on a minute, Gran. Bernadette, get the plastic cover for the chair.
Yes, Mum.
Come on. Now, what do you want to see me about?
Mr. Pilkington, the borough surveyor. He's trying to interfere with me.
He isn't.
He is.
Are you sure he's happily married man with a family?
I'm not talking about that sort of interfering.
They are. I'm not the only one with a one-track mind.
And what do you mean, then?
He wants to deport me to Fazakerley.
You what?
It's all in this letter. I'm being redeveloped. They're pulling my house down.
Oh, Gran, what a shame. Oh, mind you, it was old, though, wasn't it?
Well, that's no excuse to knock it down. I'm getting old, aren't I? I suppose it's only a matter of time before they start getting rid of old people. Save paying out pensions.
Still, they have offered you another place in Fazakerley, ma'am.
Well, they can stick it right up there, man.
To be a modern flat, you know.
Have you seen them? They're like bloody matchboxes. Instant slums, they are. Well, I'm not going. I don't want to go, and they can't make me. And who'd look after my Albert's grave?
Oh, don't upset yourself, ma'am. Now, come on, dry your eyes, and I'll Bernadette make you a nice cup of tea.
It's all right. I'll brew.
Look, it's all right, Granny, or I'll do it.
You sit where you are. It isn't often I get a chance to do things for you.
Here.
What?
She's not staying here.
Who said she was?
You've got that look in your eye. The last time you had that, we ended up with 2 Cocker Spaniels.
Yeah, Billy, but they were going to be put down.
That was only what the fella in the market told you, and he was conning you, and so was me man.
How'd you know?
Well, it's obvious. I mean, when was the last time you heard me mam offering to make us a cup of tea? Well, go on, tell us.
Well, I can't remember.
No, and I'll tell you why you can't remember, because it's never. I know me, ma'am. She's trying to soften us up. It's a wonder she didn't ask us whether we wanted a bit of toast.
Anybody like a bit of toast? No, it's all right, love. Thanks very much all the same.
Well, I'm just going to brew.
Yeah.
Dear, what did I tell you? It's only a question of time before she mentions the put you up in the front parlour.
Yeah, but why can't your man stay here anyway?
Because she can't.
Look, she's your mother. You owe her something.
I owe her nothing. I didn't ask to be born. Look, I know she's my mother, and I'm very fond of her, but we can't live together. I've got enough problems living with your mother, never mind me own.
Well, look, Billy, we're going to have to do something. We can't let her be chucked out on the street.
Can't let who be chucked out on the street?
Nothing.
Nobody.
No, it doesn't matter.
We were just talking about you being redeveloped, Gran.
Don't worry about me. I'll manage.
Oh, yes, of course you will, love. Look, I tell you what, next week we go round the housing, and I'll see if I can get you fixed up with somewhere around here.
I've already done that, son. They put me on the waiting list.
Oh, well, that's marvellous.
I should be all right for a place. In about 20 years.
20 years? You're optimistic. You'll have a place of your own in Anfield Cemetery by then.
It's a question of priorities, you see. Married couples with kids go to the top of the list.
Well, why can't we say that you're expecting?
I thought of that, but they want a doctor's note.
What are you going to do, Gran?
I thought I might find somebody to take me in. Just a room, that's all I need. Or a front parlour and a bed. Or a put you up.
All right, ma'am, we know what you're after.
What do you mean?
But you're up and we're going to say, why don't you move in with us, ma'am? Why don't you have our front parlour and I'll put you up?
Move in with you?
Yeah.
And have your front parlour?
Yeah.
And I put you up?
Yes.
Oh, you are kind, I accept. Yeah, well, I knew you wouldn't let me be thrown out into the streets. Well, excuse me.
Where are you going?
I'm just going to have a look at the front parlour. Make sure all me bits and pieces will fit in.
Well, you fell for that one, Billy.
You can't turn her out now.
Oh, yes, I can.
You've got no option, love. It's what they call a fait accompli.
No, it isn't. She's not staying here, and that's final.
Well, look, she's got to stay somewhere. She's on her own. I mean, she's your dependent, and she's got no husband to fall back on.
That's it.
That's what?
The husband, we find a husband for her. We marry her off to someone.
Oh, don't talk daft, Dad. Who's going to marry your mum at her age?
It's only me.
Don't look now, but here comes the groom.
Your Mama got 3 cod, 2 tins of chips and some mushy peas.
Ta. I'll put ours out. And you better put your grands in the oven.
Why? Where's she gone?
Oh, she's just popped back home to measure her curtains to see if they fit into our parlour. There you are. And make a cup of tea while you're out there.
You haven't given her any peas.
I should think not. She's windy enough without them. One dog for Martin's mushy peas and she can put herself into orbit.
Hello. Hey, smell chips. Can I have a butty?
I thought you were playing football.
I was. I got sent off.
What for?
Violence to the tongue.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Swearing. I called the referee a short-sighted, specky, four-eyed old sod.
Again, as bad as your dad.
Well, he gave him a penalty. He said Big Tommy Williams punched their number 10 right in the back.
Which he very probably did.
He never. He need him up the bum. It's all right.
Hey, where are you off to now?
Christ the King?
You're going to the cathedral.
Yeah?
Are you going to confession?
No.
What are you going for?
The money.
You're not robbing the poor box, are you?
No, I'm a guide.
Guys.
Yeah. I take people round to visit the cathedral and tell them all about it, when it was built and all like that, you know. On a good day, I can earn over 50p.
Ah, get away. You don't know nothing about the cathedral.
I do. The foundation stone was laid in 1933 by Archbishop Downey. When war started in 1939, they stopped building it. And after the war, it was redesigned by Sir Frederick Gibbard. It's got a conical roof and a stained glass tower and seats 2,250 people. Boom!
Where did you get all that from?
We had it for lessons at school. Ta-da.
All right. Raymond. Hey, I think your Grant's back. I just heard the lavatory door close. Shall I bring her plate in?
No, love, no. You sit down and get yours before they go cold.
Oh, right.
I can smell chips.
I thought you were asleep.
Ah, the smell woke me up. Hey, can I pinch a chip butty?
Get it from our Bernadette's plate. I've contributed my whack.
Hey, get off. Hey, what are we going to do about me Gran?
I'm faint start here, love.
What's the problem?
She's been chucked out of her house.
Yeah, and your dad doesn't want her to stay here.
He's trying to get her fixed up with Grandad.
Sounds worse than Crossroads.
Well, I think my dad's being rotten.
And I think he's been very clever. It's the obvious solution, marrying Gran off to Grandad.
Oh, it'll never work in a million years.
Oh, yes, it will. By the time your dad's poured a few pints down your granddad's throat, he'll be ready to marry anybody.
You're not ready for another one, are you, Dad?
I won't say no.
Give him another pint, will you, Charlie?
I'm just off to water me horse.
Yeah, right. Have one for me while you're there, will you? Hey, do you think he's getting a bit tiddly?
I don't know about him. You're well on the way.
Yeah, you can't have shifted for an old fella. Here, listen, Charlie. I want you to back me up.
How do you mean?
When I get round to talking to you about getting married again.
Oh, don't expect any support from me. I don't believe in marriage.
Why not?
Once bitten, twice shy.
I didn't know you'd been married.
Oh, aye. 10 years ago, I stood at the altar rails at St. Clair's. I remember it as though it was yesterday. And you know what a bloody awful day yesterday was? Nuptial mass, papal blessing, altar boys, organ, the lot. Sitting down knife and fork to at Reese's, 2 kinds of sherry and sparkling wine for the toast.
Sounds as if you got off to a good start. How did it all go wrong?
The trouble started on our honeymoon in Birmingham.
Birmingham? That's a funny place to go for a honeymoon.
Everton were playing Aston Villa away.
Well, what went wrong?
They lost 2-0.
About your marriage and,
Just one of those things, Billy. When we were courting, she couldn't get enough of it. After we were married, it was twice a week and no bloody encores. She just changed completely. And to cap it all, she turned.
Turned?
Gave up the faith and went to the other side.
What, do you mean she became a Protestant?
No, a bloody Liverpool supporter. She really went fanatic. She had the house redecorated red and white. She burnt me blue Everton scarf. We even had red sheets on the bed. It was like sleeping with Bill Shankly.
You haven't got a phone number, have you?
Anyway, I left her. I wrote to the Pope to try and get the marriage annulled, but he wouldn't wear it. So we got a civil divorce. The last I heard of her, she'd married a Liverpudlian and was living up in Anfield next to the ground.
Must have been a terrible blow for you.
Yeah. Thought the bloody world of that Everton scarf. Hey, up there's Romeo.
Oh, here, listen, Charlie. I don't mind you're not supporting me, but don't knock it, eh?
No, rely on me. I won't give it away.
See ya, Dad. Get that down, yeah?
Ta. Cheers.
Down the hatch. Charlie and I were just talking about marriage.
Oh, aye.
Have you ever thought of getting married again?
Why should I?
Well, you know what they say, it's better than a hot water bottle.
At my age, I'm better off with a hot water bottle.
You're not past a bit of the other yet.
No, I'm not past it, but I get very tired.
I reckon you'd make a good catch for some lucky woman.
Still got me good looks. I wouldn't say no to the right woman. Mind you, it might be very nice to have a wife again. At least I'd have someone to wash me pots.
Yeah? And do your cooking?
Mend me socks.
Yeah? Keep the house tidy?
You'll have to excuse me, I'm going. I can't stand to see a fella commit himself to a fate worse than death.
What's she on about?
Oh, nothing, ignore him, he's round the bend. I take it then you'd be quite interested in getting spliced again.
Oh, to the right woman.
Oh, yes, she's of course to the right woman. And I found her.
You haven't.
I have. And she's just your type.
Who gets young with her?
Steady young. You can't have everything, Dad.
Who gets old with her?
Well, you're getting warmer.
The poor old with her.
Bullseye.
Thanks for nout. And who's this poor old widow that's going to transform my life?
Me mum.
Hey? Your mum?
Yeah.
Have you gone out of your bloody mind? Me marry your mum?
Well, you're not worried about the physical side, are you?
Worried about it? I'd be frightened to bloody death of it.
Hard luck, Billy. It was a good try.
Hey, Dad, Mum says can you come home quick?
What's up?
Well, it's Gran.
Well, what's happened to her?
She's buggered off.
Huh? What?
Well, she's run away.
It's all my fault. Me and me big mouth.
Oh, don't worry, Mum. Our Tony will find her.
Sorry, ma'am. There's no sign of her. I've looked all over the place.
Well, perhaps we should phone up the hospitals.
Oh, she can't have travelled far.
Oh, she never can with her waterworks.
That's it! She's in a lady somewhere.
Well, you can hardly expect me to visit every ladies' loo between here and the pier head. I'd get arrested.
She must be somewhere.
Hello, Maggie.
What do you want?
I've been looking for you.
Well, now you've found me.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet. I thought I might stow away on a ship going abroad and start a new life.
Running away won't make you feel any better.
Well, I've no future here. I'll be better off out of it. That way I wouldn't be a nuisance to anybody.
You know, Maggie, they're right. It wouldn't work.
I might have expected you to take her side.
I'm not taking anybody's sides. I'm just saying it wouldn't work. I couldn't live with Mary and Billy to get on me wick.
Eh?
Well, it works both ways, see, Maggie. They might go chunnering on about you getting on their nerves, but it'd be other way round.
How do you mean?
You'd have to conform. You'd be in their house, you see. You'd have to alter your way of life to suit them.
I would, wouldn't I?
Ah, you'd have given up your independence. You'd be beholden.
Well, I wouldn't want to be beholden to anyone.
Of course you wouldn't. Come on.
Hey, hang on a minute. It's all right for you to talk. I'm being threatened with eviction.
Well, we'll work that out. There's just one thing you've got to remember. Nil desperandum illegitim carborundum.
What's that mean?
Never let the bastards grind you down.
If anything's happened to your mum, you'll never forgive yourself.
I wish you'd stop saying that. Anyway, we've rung up all the hospitals and she hasn't been brought in.
Perhaps you should have rung up the mortuary.
Oh, that's right. Cheer me up.
Or perhaps on the other hand, she's at the bottom of the Mersey.
I wish you'd belt up.
Aye, aye. Hey, I found her.
Oh, thank God for that. Where have you been, man? We've been worried stiff.
Serve you bloody right.
We're sorry for what happened. Now, don't worry. Of course you can stay with us.
I wouldn't stay with you if you went down on your bended knees.
But you've got to stay somewhere, ma'am.
That's all settled. I've been thinking about what you said a little earlier on, about having a woman around. And you're right. So Maggie's coming with me.
What, you mean you're going to get married?
Not bloody likely.
We're going to live in sin.
Just like a tree that's standing by the water, we shall not be moved.